You try and execute the plans that you practice in training, basically, and yeah, I wanted to come around the wicket to sort of close off the angle a little bit. Iftikhar was obviously striking the ball incredibly well off Milne in the over before, so right arm over didn't seem like the option. So yeah, around the wicket it was, and potentially could have executed things a little bit better, but at the end of the day, there's no diagrams on the scorecard. So yeah, we'll take the win and move on to the next game in a few days' time, and hopefully level the series there. No, I won't share too much of the conversation in case I have to bowl it again in 3 days' time. But yeah, look, I think it's just talking through options. Obviously, you've got your plan A, your plan B in that kind of scenario, and when you're defending those sorts of numbers, it's just about trying to keep the ball in the park. So we knew we had a tail ender, a less powerful striker at the other end, and if we could get him on strike, we'd probably have more of a chance. And yeah, it was just trying to figure out a way to bowl to either a new batsman or get Iftikhar off strike. So yeah, we obviously got the wicket there and managed to close it out. So yeah, pretty happy. We managed to put them under a bit more pressure up the top, bowled better areas. I think they only got mid-30s off the power play, which is obviously a lot less than has been. And yeah, with the runs on the board, you know you can squeeze a little bit and put pressure on, and we essentially got them to a point after sort of 11 or 12 overs where we backed them into a corner and they had to start hitting. And Iftikhar came out and played a really good innings and managed to hit pretty much from ball one and keep them in the game. But I think when you have the runs on the board, you know that it just takes 1 or 2 mistakes from the batting team and you can start to put some pressure on new batsmen. So that was what ended up happening, and I'm sure Pakistan will feel that, you know, if luck went slightly differently, they could have come away with the win. But yeah, you've got to take that luck and run with it, and as I said, go on to the next game. Yeah, great atmosphere. It's been a great atmosphere here for the last 2 or 3 months as well, in the PSL too. So yeah, just didn't expect anything less really. And yeah, it's a fantastic part of touring this country, is you know that they're so passionate about the sport and always come out in numbers. And yeah, it's why you play the game, to play in front of packed houses and loud crowds. And yeah, it's just fantastic to have cricket back in Pakistan and be playing in front of those crowds again. I wouldn't read too much into it. Obviously, having experience there does help. Having said that, the sort of climate and temperature was very different at that time of year. So yeah, whether the wicket will be as batter friendly as it was during the PSL, we'll have to see. But yeah, certainly it helps having that familiarity, going to that ground, knowing more or less what to expect, and having put the pressure back on Pakistan a little bit, knowing that one more win levels the series. And then we can yeah, try and take the lessons we learned from today and the confidence from today and move forward.